Hello, and welcome to the M Perspective. My name is Melissa, and I'm your host. I wanted this first episode to be short. I wanted you to be able to get to know me. So, I am in my late 20s. I'm a financial controller on the East Coast for a construction company. Most of my career has been in finance and real estate. This past year, I have learned a lot and grown a lot. I became very involved in the Donald Trump versus Joe Biden election. I got very involved once COVID-19 came to the United States. And then I noticed over the summer my views starting to drastically shift once the Black Lives Matter movement took off. So I wanted to create an environment where I can have these conversations, where I can get my point of view out and hopefully encourage others to do the same. I hope that this podcast will generate productive conversations on various topics, ranging from political, societal, cancel culture, human trafficking, conspiracy theories, critical race theory, the Black Lives Matters movement, elite Hollywood, the elite government, who's in our government, different policies we think should be implemented or changed, and so forth. I want to create a space where somebody my age who is a millennial, and hopefully those in the generations below myself, can have these conversations, as we are the future of America. We are the people who are going to shape this country. And the way that I see the country being shaped right now is extremely alarming. I believe a lot of it is due to a very negative agenda by the Democratic Party. I believe that there is a lot of ignorant and uneducated youth in America. I myself was one of them, which is what pushed me to want to start this. I was fortunate to be able to have conversations with people who knew a lot more than I did and were able to teach me a lot about America and society and things that I did not understand. And through those conversations, I have learned and I've grown and I've developed my own opinions and my own thoughts as to how I want to live my life. And we have now entered this time in America where we are not allowed to live our lives the way that we want to. We are not allowed to do as we see fit for ourselves. We are not allowed to make our own risk assessment with regard to going outside and wearing a mask or getting a vaccine or participating in the BLM movement or not, or being canceled. We cannot be ourselves without the fear of not aligning with the majority agenda and then therefore being canceled and having our lives completely ruined. I really want to be able to hopefully change the lives of some people and change the way that they think and view the world, and hopefully help people get out of this victim mentality that, because of this is happening to me, or because I didn't have this is happening to me. And I want to see us become what I know that we can become, if that makes sense. I know that I've been inspired by many people who have come out in this past year and started talking and started opening up conversations about what is happening to the conservative movement and what is happening to people who want families and believe in religion and have a moral code within them. We're being destroyed. We're being completely and utterly destroyed. And I think that we are the only people that can do something to stop it. I think that having these productive conversations and helping people see the light a little bit will help people gain their liberties back. And we don't have to do this violently. Like, that's never the answer. Burning down buildings and looting your stores is not the answer, and it's not going to provide change. We need to have change by being mature and having conversations. And I feel like this podcast could be something that, if it only helps me feel a little better, like I tried to make a little bit of change in the world, then so be it. But I hope that other people find this and join me and message me on Twitter and tell me what you want to talk about. And if you want to be on this podcast, I am so happy to collaborate with you and have you come on and have a conversation, because I think that we need to heal as a country. And I think the only way to do it, again, is to have these conversations. So I hope that you join me. I hope that you come back weekly and listen. I hope that you interact on Twitter and tell me what you want to talk about. I think we need to create a movement of conservatives that come together and make our voices heard. And it's the way to peacefully protest what is going on in the nation. And the more of us that talk and spread the information and help each other learn about what is really going on outside of the mainstream legacy media is the only way that we're going to accomplish this. So again, this was just a quick intro just to let you guys know kind of where my vision is for this. I don't promise to be perfect. I don't promise to always say the right thing. And I don't promise that this won't take a turn somewhere in a very strange direction that I was not ready for it to. But I hope that this can organically grow. And I don't want to be anything other than myself on this podcast. And I would hope that that's the same for you. If you disagree or don't like anything that I say, I understand. That is okay. I hope that if there is something that is disagreed with, that you will message me, let me know, and then maybe you and I can have a conversation either offline or online about why you disagree with my stance on something. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the M Perspective. You can find us on Twitter at M Perspective Pod, and you can listen to us anywhere you get your podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and so forth. Thank you so much. Have a great day.